I suppose everyone has their idealized view of a party that only they would be the perfect embodiment of. I can think of two things, actually. One is, I think Republicans have to consider tone more. I think the conservative politicians who are the most successful are those who don't necessarily shout the loudest, but who are able to articulate their message for people who aren't necessarily true believers to begin with. Republicans are not a majority of the electorate. In fact, independents are becoming really the bulk of the voting population. And it's important, I think, for conservatives to make their point, but to make it in a way that is understandable and attractive to people who may not be traditional conservatives. I also think it's important, frankly, to explain what it is they think and why they think it. You have people like Chris Christie and people like Bob McDonnell, two governors who ran in very mixed states, not red states, and they were able to do that. So I would like to see more of that and less of the shouting and less of the woe is me. I think conservatives don't do well when they play the victim card and claim that their problems are due to the media or to misinterpretation or some other excuses that they may come up with. The other issue that I think conservatives and the Republican Party specifically will need to advance on is gay rights and gay marriage. I think the population and public opinion has really changed dramatically. And you're seeing a generational change even within the Republican Party. You see a very prominent group, Go Proud. We've had Log Cabin Group for a long time, and Go Proud is a rather conservative group of gay Republicans. And I think the average young Republican views gay rights and gay marriage very differently than perhaps an older generation. As the country at large has changed, and we've seen by popular vote many states select and agree to gay marriage, it puts conservatives in a funny position of being opposed to popular opinion, being opposed to a democratic consensus. Many of them will say, well, we can pursue a constitutional amendment, but where are those states going to come from to get that majority needed, supermajority needed to pass the amendment? So I think conservatives have to do a lot of thinking about this and have to consider whether their stringent opposition to gay marriage and in some cases to gay rights is productive and even the right thing at this point.